howdy partners, and welcome back to Slash Sisters. I'm Slash Sister Jen.
And that makes me Slash Sister Hallie. Tonight, we're riding into a post-apocalyptic frontier where zombies are slow, the eyeliner is thick, and the boy band energy is very undead.
We are talking about Dead 7, the 2016 zombie western fever dream, brought to us by The Asylum. And what is The Asylum? You know what that is? I don't know what that is.
It's a production company. I actually did, so I was looking at movies to buy on Fandango at home the other day, and I saw this film called Megalodon.
Oh.
And not the Megalodon.
Just Megalodon.
Starred Michael Madsen.
Oh.
He was like a lieutenant on.
Michael.
He was a lieutenant on a like aircraft carrier or something like that. That was in this Navy crew was getting attacked by a giant fucking megalodon, and it was so god awful because the CG was just shit. So they do low budget, usually direct to video releases, or in this case, SYFY Channel original.
That's what this is, SYFY original, y'all. So yeah, this movie stars literal boy band legends from Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, 98 Degrees, and O-Town.
With guest shots from Rico Suave, lead singer of Everclear, and Shifty Switchblade, or
Shifty Shell Shock.
Shell Shock. Yeah. He goes by both, honestly. Yeah. From Crazy Town.
Rest in peace, Shifty.
Yeah.
Lots of dead people in this movie, apparently.
Or undead, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah.
This pick is honestly not ours. This is nothing that we would have ever picked because I want to just keep stuff on this channel as things that were released in theaters. That's why we didn't do the 1991 It, because it was a TV miniseries.
Right. However...
But Amy
is our executive producer, camerawoman, manager, keeper on tracker.
And she literally has an undying obsession with Nick Carter and the Backstreet Boys, and we thought we owed her a solid.
So this one's for you, Amy.
Yeah, if it looks like we're pointing at you at home, it's
because we're pointing behind
Amy,
the camera at Amy.
Yeah.
So, written by and starring Nick Carter himself.
Technically not written. He came up with the story.
Okay.
He did not write the script.
Okay. True. Dead 7 answers the question, what if the apocalypse hit the Wild West and everyone who survived was in a TRL lineup from 2001?
It's got zombies, cowboy hats, sword fights with katanas, a villain named Apocalypta.
Yes.
So not Apocalyptica.
Yeah,
Apocalypta. And more mid-2000s hair product than a Hot Topic clearance pin.
Yeah, for real. So is Dead 7 a guilty pleasure worth singing about? Or just another asylum flick that belongs in the bargain bin at the apocalypse?
Either way, we watched it, so you don't have to. That being said, if you elect to watch this, it is free on YouTube, apparently.
Yeah, the whole movie, free on YouTube.
And
so if you want, you can pause right now, go watch it. It's only an hour and 29 minutes, okay? It's not that long. Then come back and watch our review.
Yeah, there you go. Because we're not going to be able to include any footage for this one, I don't think.
Unfortunately. Although it is on YouTube for free, so maybe we can. Who knows?
Yeah.
Before we ride off into the wasteland, though, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, or we'll send a boy band zombie your way, and with choreography and bad dialogue to boot.
I mean, the only real bad dialogue that was delivered by any boy bander was Chris Kirkpatrick in this. Let's face it. Yeah, he was awful.
The script is terrible.
No, the acting was terrible. The acting was terrible. Every week, we serve up horror, deep cuts, cult curiosities, and the kind of movies that make you say, wait, is that Joey Fatone with a chainsaw?
Load your revolver, grab a harmonica, and saddle up.
Because it's time to slosh our way into Dead 7.
You got it. So, after a zombie apocalypse, humanity reverts to a way of life reminiscent of the Old West.
Gone is the currency of yesteryear, and copperhead teeth is now the currency of the land.
And a copperhead is a zombie. That's what we call zombies in this.
We'll get to why we call them copperheads later.
Yes.
However, a woman named Apocalypta, played incredibly by Deborah Wilson.
Yes,
I love her. I love. She's
from In Living Color.
She does. She also does a lot of voice acting now.
Yes.
She played Amanda Waller in Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League, and was a fallen Jedi in Jedi Fallen Order and the sequel to it.
Okay, cool. Very cool.
Has decided to train zombies to use as her army to take over what is left of the world.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess that's her
shtick.
I guess I just through the whole movie I didn't really understand what her motivation was. Like, what are you going to do by yourself? You're not ruling over anyone. You're turning everyone into zombies. So
Copperheads.
But
yeah.
What's the fucking point? You're ruling over what? A bunch of zombies who have a mind of their own? And, yeah, you're training them, but like, are you? They're still gonna eat you if they get a chance. Just saying. I don't know. I just don't understand her motivation.
I mean, what's the motivation for most of this, other than that it was a fever dream of Nick that really, really wanted to get done?
Yeah. So, after creating her army, which she calls Copperheads, she has her subordinates, Johnny Vermillion, that's A.J.McLean of Backstreet Boys fame, and Stamper, who is somebody from 98 Degrees.
I think that's the one from 98 Degrees.
Right? Jeff from 98 Degrees. Thanks, Amy. Amy's going to fill us in on who these people are as we go, because I don't recognize all of them.
Well, some of them, right?
Yes, some.
Johnny and Stamper begin leading the Copperheads to the town of Harper's Junction.
Some of the residents run or hide, while others, like Billy, begin to fight back.
Yeah. When a Copperhead almost kills Billy, his girlfriend, Daisy Jane, saves him.
Has the biggest boobs ever. She got big old boobies. I couldn't.
Why are you staring?
That was my first observation.
Why are you staring?
Wow, big old boobies. So Daisy and Billy then encounter Johnny, and they are able to capture him. But with the sheriff dead, who got eaten by...
The sheriff gave absolutely two fucks about what was going on in that town.
He did not care.
Mm-mm.
And the town is now overrun by Copperheads. They decide to take him with them as they head to Desert Springs.
In Desert Springs, Mayor Shelby, played by Chris Kirkpatrick from NSYNC,
Yep.
Who lost an eye to Apocalypta, terrible acting in that, by the way, and Sheriff Cooper questioned Johnny about why Apocalypta attacked Harper's Junction.
When Johnny mocks them, he pretty much just like laughs in their face.
So Johnny Vermillion in this, played by A.J.McLean, is very much a Joker-esque type character,
for sure.
Laughing over the stupidest shit, thinking that he's funny. Right. So he's very much like a proto-Joker or whatever you want to call it.
And that giggle laugh that he does is, honestly, it's like a little obnoxious, but like I kind of love him. He's like the only him and then another character who we're about to meet are the only characters that I actually really like in this movie. But that's okay. We'll talk more about that later.
Yeah.
So Shelby ends up telling Cooper to hang Johnny at sunrise. No, why wait till sunrise?
Right, just fucking hang him now. Exactly. Hang him now. Why fucking wait?
You that.
Meanwhile, Stamper tells Apocalypta about Johnny being captured, and she orders him to rescue Johnny, because apparently Johnny is her numero uno right-hand guy.
Mm-hmm. He does, and they plan their escape, but before he leaves, Johnny pays a visit to a little boy named Georgie. He's walking by, sees a little kid in the doorway, walks up to him, and this is we don't know this yet, but it's a little boy that Officer Cooper has been raising since his parents are dead.
Yeah, right. Hearing about Johnny's escape, Shelby orders Cooper to assemble a group to head up and kill Johnny, Apocalypta, and the Copperheads, any Copperheads that they see.
So at a nearby saloon, we meet a man named Whiskey Joe who is playing cards, and when the men he's playing with accuse him of cheating, they try to kill him.
He knocks them all out with a single bottle.
Yeah. Which, I gotta say, it always irks me when people use a bottle to hit someone and it breaks immediately. Bottles don't break that easily. They really don't. You can knock some people out with bottles over and over again before it breaks.
And he does.
Yeah.
He knocks 3 of them out with the bottle, finishes it,
Yeah.
drops it on the floor, and then it breaks.
Yeah. Yeah, which I thought was kind of funny.
But yeah, he knocks them all out and leaves, where Cooper approaches him to join his band of merry men.
Yeah. The Dead Seven. Anyways, Whiskey Joe goes to recruit his friend, the Vaquero, who recommends that they bring a ninja named Komodo along with them.
Vaquero is played by Howie Durough of the Backstreet Boys,
Yep.
and Komodo is played by, I think, the guy from O-Town.
Erik-Michael Estrada.
Yes.
Not related to Eric Estrada.
Which is why he has to go by Erik-Michael Estrada.
Yes. So, but he's of O-Town, right? Did we say that already? Yeah.
O-Town? Yeah, okay.
So...
I just realized, too, Stamper was Jacob Underwood from O-Town.
Okay. So we talk about Stamper again later. We'll tell him who he is there. Then.
Meanwhile, Daisy goes to the post office to hire a post ranger to find Billy's brother Jack, hoping to get his help with Apocalypta.
Yeah. Billy ain't too happy about Daisy sending for Jack, especially since she used her ring.
Because she didn't have 50 copperhead teeth.
Yeah. To send for...
Well, actually, the postmaster says, oh, it's going to cost you 50 teeth. She's like, I ain't got 50 teeth. I was like, ain't nobody got 50 teeth. Unless you're a mutant, ain't nobody got 50 teeth.
Right. So...
Yeah. Whiskey Joe, Vaquero, and Komodo meet up with Daisy, Billy, and Cooper.
So that's Whiskey Joe, Vaquero, Komodo, Daisy, Billy, and Cooper. So that's 6, yeah?
Yeah, but Cooper doesn't last much longer, so...
Cooper explains the plan, but the only person that can guide them through the valley near Apocalypta's base is Jack, which is Billy's brother. And there has been no word from him yet.
Cooper leaves to go check on Georgie.
Yeah. Komodo mentions that there's a warrior priestess named Serene that might be able to help him, but says that they won't be able to find her. She will find them.
Mm-hmm. Cooper reaches his house and finds the door open, and when he hears a sound, he turns to find Georgie has been turned into a copperhead, aka zombie.
Yep. Billy and Daisy are arguing about Jack when they see a transformed Cooper approaching, like kind of stumbling down the street a little bit, leading an army of townspeople that have been transformed into copperheads.
Yeah, I have a problem with this upcoming scene right here.
Yeah.
Billy and Daisy warn the others as the bar they are at comes under attack because they forget to close the fucking door.
These people, okay, so, like, we're led to believe that they're, like, some of the only remaining live humans left, right? So they should be smart by now, or at least know the rules and ways to keep yourself safe. Like, the rules are so fucking stupid in this movie. Like, later, okay, it's like early in the movie, they, like, fire all kinds of gunshots. Like, duh, that's gonna bring them to you. And
one, it's gonna bring them to you, but two, you're also wasting fucking ammunition.
Especially when you got kimono sword guy walking around.
Exactly. I mean, there's the scene earlier when Billy gets attacked and Daisy ends up saving him or whatever.
Yeah.
He drops his gun. He bitches about can't get it. Then he gets it and he's like, it's fucking jammed. What am I gonna do? Then his girlfriend shows up and saves him. The entire time he has a fucking knife strapped to his fucking leg while a copperhead is crawling his way to him.
Yeah. Make it make sense, y'all.
Right. They need to
I'm sorry, Amy. I love you, Amy.
They need to take a page from The Walking Dead.
Yeah. And at least establish some rules too.
Yeah, because they kind of don't really explain, like, I mean, they explain later where they come from.
Where they came from, but like that's not how they were created, and how they continue to spread are two totally different things.
Right.
So
Right.
during the fight, Daisy is almost bitten by a copperhead, but is saved by
Nick Carter.
Jack.
I mean, Jack, yeah.
Yeah, Nick Carter.
Jack.
Nick Carter. Go Nick Carter!
He actually is narrating it at the very beginning.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He put on some gravel and musk in his voice, trying to sound hard and whatnot, but yeah.
That's fine.
After the fight, the mayor says he will give the group quite literally anything they want if they finish the mission, and they all head off into the mountains.
Yeah. They arrive at the mines at the base of the mountain, and Billy wants to go around them, but Jack says they need to search the place as a friend of his has a stash of ammo hidden there.
To which I believe the next line is, well, how do you know how do you know the friend's still here? And they point to the copperhead that had his head stuck in the fence they just offed.
Yeah. Yep, that's him right there.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
The group do what you never do in a fucking horror film, zombie apocalypse film, or any other type of film. They split up.
Stay together, guys.
They split up, search the mine.
You're gonna learn from our channel. Please stick together.
It's dangerous out there. Don't go it alone.
Yeah.
But they split up and search the mine, but come under attack by copperheads pouring out of we keep calling it a mine, but it's more like
a
box
corral,
Cars.
sort of?
It's
Yeah.
box cars.
Yeah, you're right.
It's box cars on railroad tracks, maybe outside of the mine or something like that. It looks like it was probably like an abandoned mining facility of some kind, and the box cars are still sitting there. But there are copperheads inside the box cars, because one of them, I think it's Komodo, opens up the box car and sees about like 10 different copperheads laying in there, and then they all start reanimating and attacking them.
Right.
And this is where they go through all the fucking ammunition that they have, because they don't know how to use sharp sticks.
And also, they waste a lot of ammunition shooting them in the chest. If we've made it this far into the apocalypse, you know you need to take out their head. What are you doing? Doing anything but headshots. It makes no sense.
Yeah, there's a scene later with Komodo and his girlfriend that we'll get to about that pissed me the fuck off watching this.
Anyways, Jack is almost killed by a copperhead, but is saved by Serene.
Played by Lauren Kit Carter, his fucking wife.
With the most god-awful, terrible wig I have ever seen in a film. Did they get that from Temu? Come on.
You would think that there would be a slightly better budget for some like wardrobe and stuff like that, but apparently not.
She joins up with Jack, Billy, and Daisy as they are leaving from the mines.
I do feel that it's kind of, we keep saying like they've reverted back to the old Western times and stuff like that. There are vehicles. There's motorcycles, there's Jeeps, there's gas-powered vehicles and stuff like that. So they do have vehicles. They're not just like hoofing it or riding horses or anything like that.
They are riding horses and shit too.
No, they are, but they're not just, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Jack says they will tell the others where to meet up, but they are unaware that they are being watched. Stamper.
Yep.
And apparently Stamper's played by another member of O-Town. We were informed that earlier.
Did you say Jeff from O-Town?
Jacob
from O-Town. So yeah, at the base of the mountain, Johnny tells Apocalypta that Stamper mapped out a way to get through the mines so that they can attack Desert Springs while the heroes make their way up the mountain.
We did skip over the bar scene. We did see Everclear, the guy from Everclear.
Yes.
I cannot remember his fucking name.
So at one point, I can't think of his name either. At one point, they were like, the sheriff guy comes in or whatever, and he's like, "Look, all you other random people need to leave. Y'all gotta get out of here. This is just for these people, and anybody that's sticking around, you're part of this now." And the dude from Everclear stands up. He's like, "I don't want to be a part of this shit." Basically, and he's like, "I'm out, y'all."
He does get turned too.
He does.
Because he shows up later and they have to drop him.
Yeah. Oops. Happens.
So yeah. Whiskey Joe, Vaquero, and Komodo try contacting the others but are unable to reach anyone and argue about what to do next.
Yeah, then they are attacked by copperheads, but Whiskey Joe decides to continue heading up on the mountain.
Jack and the others come across a truck containing some dead bodies, and when Stamper shows up to attack them, he is killed by Serene. There's also another scene, too, where Johnny Vermillion takes up a guy thinking that he could be like another recruit for Apocalypta's army or whatever, and it's Shifty Shellshock from Crazy Town. And instead of welcoming him or even letting him fucking turn, they she slits his fucking throat, and Johnny says, well, I'll put him with the others, and she's like, let him rot. This is right before they run into Serene, because Serene gave him like the open burial or whatever.
Right. Yes.
So he could be devoured.
Sky burial.
Sky burial. That's what it was. Thank you. Yeah.
Serene then leads them up the mountain, and when they stop for the night, she tells them about where the Copperhead name came from and how her grandmother taught her to track and hunt them.
And how to do sky burials.
Yep. So the name Copperhead came from the mines, and they were the miners. They were mining copper.
And they dug a little too deep and ended up getting turned. It became the first zombies, copperheads, whatever you want to fucking call them. But that's why all the zombies are called copperheads now. Komodo, Whiskey Joe, and Vaquero reach a brothel that Trixie, a woman that Komodo likes, was heading for, and decide to rest there.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
Yep.
Jack and the others reach a corral that Apocalypta has her army of copperheads held in, and Serene leads them up the mountain past it, saying to be careful of traps and copperheads.
She literally says, walk where I walk, step where I step.
Yeah.
Billy and Daisy argue over Billy's not trusting Serene, but they are unaware that Johnny is watching them. How they missed him, I would like to fucking know, because you can clearly see him where he's hiding.
Yeah.
He's not hiding very well. Johnny then captures Billy when he falls behind the others.
Now, back at the brothel, Whiskey Joe manages to convince the owner, Madame Jezebel, to let them in, and while Joe hooks up with one of the women, Komodo finds Trixie.
Yeah. Madame Jezebel leads Vaquero to the basement to get supplies, but really tosses him to a copperhead that is kept in there, who apparently... And there's one thing I will say for this. You do not see husky, plus-sized zombies in virtually anything. This one actually gives us that. Which is kind of refreshing to see a more corpulent corpse walking around, I guess.
Yeah. Agreed. Kind of like seeing Sean's best friend in Shaun of the Dead.
Yes, Ed, yes.
So at this point, Vaquero ends up getting bitten and manages to get away and warn the others. I know, sad face. Amy gave us a cry face on that one. It is sad. But as Komodo, Trixie, and Whiskey Joe escape, they turn to find that Vaquero has changed, and Joe is then forced to kill him. Which it is sad. He does look cool as a zombie, though. With the blacked out eyes. Ooh, okay. Go off, Howie.
That being said, they are standing next to like sheets and clothes out on a clothesline and everything like that. Vaquero's like up over a sheet. Joe pops him with a shotgun to the fucking face, and there's absolutely no blood splatter.
Yeah.
Just pointing out. Yeah. Back on the mountain, the others notice that Billy is missing, and Daisy, being the dumb bitch that she is hollering for his ass.
I don't understand.
Why are we making noise in the apocalypse?
With zombies.
Exactly. It makes no fucking sense. Anyway, they elect to keep going. When they reach the top, they find the place seemingly deserted and split up to find a way in. Again, splitting up. Terrible fucking idea.
Daisy finds Billy trapped in a cage, but before she can free him, Johnny shows up and stabs her
to death
in the stomach. before dragging her towards some copperheads, and they proceed to turn her as a devastated Billy watches helplessly.
In some of the worst fucking acting I've seen in this yet.
Yeah, there's just a lot of really not great acting by everyone. The entire movie.
Honestly, the two that do the best with what they're given, their characters that they're given, is A.J.McLean playing Johnny Vermillion, and Joey Fatone playing Whiskey Joe.
Yep. They're great. They're hilarious. But the thing is that like they're the comedic relief. But everybody else is trying really, really hard to be that too, and it's just not working.
They're the comedic relief, but they're also two of like 3 or 4 members of this entire cast that actually do have a background in theater.
Right. True. And they're
like Joey Fatone's on fucking Broadway.
Yeah.
So at least now he is. I don't know if he was back when this was done in 2016, but irregardless, they had background in theater, so they know how to fucking act.
Yeah.
So
at this point, Jack and
Johnny tells Apocalypta that he has the heroes trapped, and she unleashes her army to attack Desert Springs.
Jack and Serene show up and free Billy, but Jack is forced to kill Daisy because, hello, she's a zombie. They then go through the mines after Johnny, only to find themselves trapped by a horde of copperheads.
They do manage to escape and trap the copperheads with a 2x4.
At one point, like, somebody takes, like, just some chain link fence and, like, pushes it over, and they're like, that ought to hold them for a couple of hours. And I was like, what?
I was like, in what fucking universe does a chain link fence stop a zombie?
All right, sure.
Right. But they trap the copperheads in the mine and head back to try and save Desert Springs.
Yeah. Now, meanwhile, up in Desert Springs, Apocalypta and Johnny lead the copperheads through town, killing anyone that tries to stop her or escape.
Jack, Billy, Serene, Komodo, Trixie, and Whiskey Joe try leading the copperheads out of town, but when Johnny attempts to shoot Serene, Billy jumps in the way and is shot instead. He dies in Jack's arms.
Yeah, shit's getting real, y'all. Komodo then kills Johnny by cutting off his fucking head. Yep. Which enrages Apocalypta, and she then attacks Jack.
Meanwhile, Whiskey Joe, Komodo, and Trixie keep trying to lure the copperheads out of town. I mean, what better way to do it than fresh meat, right?
Yeah. Whiskey Joe ends up getting bitten. And after he turns, so he actually describes this earlier.
Right, so he has 2 flasks.
Yeah.
Because at the brothel, he's drinking from one, but he has another one that's attached to his belt buckle.
Yeah, so the one that's attached to his belt buckle is actually full of blood. And so the idea is that if he gets turned, he will smell the blood, he will pull the flask out, open it up, and go to drink it. It's attached to a cord that is attached to dynamite. And as he drinks it, it makes him explode. So,
however, with the lid on the fucking flask, he's not going to be able to smell the blood.
Yeah, well, silly concept, but I still think it's my favorite part.
Specifically over his gut spilling over the top of it.
Yeah.
I mean, it is funny.
It's funny.
It's cool.
It's my favorite part of the movie.
It's sad. It's sad because
it's my favorite part of the movie, but it is.
I mean, because I like Joey Fatone's character.
I do too. I think his character's hilarious. I love his mustache. I wanted to, like, reach up and twirl it for him. He's funny.
Trixie is bitten, and when Komodo kisses her goodbye, she ends up biting him, so...
You don't kiss somebody that's infected, you dumbass! Sorry.
Yeah, because it could be transferred by saliva. Anyway.
Or you could just get bitten.
She ends up biting him, so Komodo kills her, and then impales himself on a katana, which is, I know, in Japanese culture, I think it's like...
It's called it's something,
I can't...
something death.
Yeah, I cannot remember the term.
Yeah.
But it's more honorable to fall that way than to die by any other means.
Yeah.
However, he stabs himself through the stomach.
Yeah. Why?
He's gonna come back.
No, these people are so fucking stupid. Anyways, Jack manages to kill Apocalypta, and as he watches the Copperheads feed on her body, he is bitten by a small child.
Probably Georgie.
Yep. Yeah.
Serene kills the child and hands Jack his gun so he can kill himself.
Yep, and with Apocalypta dead...
And everybody else fucking dead.
Yep. Humanity has a chance to come back from the apocalypse? Maybe? I think it...
Probably not. Probably not.
Well, Serene is shown to have given Jack a sky burial so that his spirit can be reborn. Sure.
Okay, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Cut to black, roll credits. We get 2 Nick Carter songs playing in the credits.
We do.
One of them is actually like every single boy band in the film on the track,
That's
right? And then the last one that plays is just Nick Carter, but still.
Yeah. It's a bloody shutting down for me. I'm sorry, Amy.
Sorry, Aim.
I love you. I do. The dialogue is really bad. The acting is really bad.
With the exception of A.J. and Joey, the acting is very bad.
Great, yeah, but all the other acting is just it's trash.
Nick's okay.
Okay, but he doesn't have a whole lot of lines. He just stands there smoldering and being sexy Nick Carter. So I mean,
what more do you want from Nick Carter?
Well, yeah, and that's why Amy likes it. And I'm perfectly fine with that. Okay.
And she can like it all she wants, but it is definitely 2 bloody machetes down from us.
It's garbage, but I love that you love it, Amy. I really do.
I mean, it's schlocky. It kind of is a fun watch.
Yeah,
specifically with all the cameos from the musicians and stuff like that.
But like, I was never super into any of those bands. So like, if I was into it, if I was even remotely into it,
the closest,
like I recognized people from Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. That was it.
The closest like people that were in it that I enjoyed their music was like Everclear and Crazy Town, and they're fucking dead within like a minute of their introduction. So it's like, well, what's the point?
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to watch a horror film with boy bands in it.
Amy does.
Well, we're gonna.
I'm sure there's.
Here you go.
Go on. The incredibly detailed description on Wikipedia leads me to believe that there are rampant boy band fans who are really big fans of this movie. So, I bet you it at least made its money back.
Considering the fact that it was never released in theaters, I don't know that it made much money of any kind.
Yeah, but you know how those fans are. You know they were buying that shit. They were buying the actual physical copy of it.
I can tell you this. That copy that I just threw off screen was bought at Family Video when we saw it on sale on Family Video. I immediately bought it because I knew she would want it.
Yep. Makes sense. We are rocking down the Jason world. In fact, we've got one more to do.
2 more.
2 more?
2 more Jason films.
Well, I was going to say we have one more to do before we get to do a crossover.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go ahead and get that one more out of the way.
Yeah, because we happen to notice the next one after this one actually has an anniversary coming up.
Yes.
But we're talking about the incredibly schlocky, over-the-top Jason in Space, Jason X.
So we didn't even mention this in our last video, but there's a scene in Jason Goes to Hell where Jason fries someone's head. In this one, we get to see him cryogenically freeze someone's head. So, come back next week and we'll go into more details of Jason and schlocky and crazy, and he's going to space, y'all. So you can't miss it. Watch it, then come back. And make sure you slash that subscribe button.
Stab that like button.
And ring the great bell so you don't get buried alive and you keep up to date on all the crazy shit we are doing on YouTube.
One more thing before we go.
Uh-oh.
After this, the next film we are going to be doing is Freddy vs. Jason. We are going to be holding a special screening at Central Illinois Friends on War Memorial Drive on the night of August 16th.
So, if you're in the area or if you feel like coming into Peoria and watching this movie with us and participating in an actual review.
And please, come dressed as either Freddy, Jason, or wear your favorite attire from either killer. We don't care.
Yes. We're getting dressed up. We hope to see
sort
all
of
of you dressed up. And yeah.
But yeah, so we're going to be showing that at Central Illinois Friends, and right after the film, we're going to be doing our live review, kind of like how we did for our 100th movie review with Night of the Living Dead in your old driveway.
Yep.
But we're going to be doing this at an actual facility.
Yes. Which will be much better for sound and wind.
Yes.
It was quite windy that night.
It was.
Anyways, so make sure you slash that subscribe button.
We already did that, but yeah.
The like button. Ring
do all the things. Do all the things. Do it all.
Next time, we will see you
in the afterlife.